there's nothing that we can do beyond advocacy, because it's not, and I don't want to be that person to say it's not our problem, but it's outside of our power. And I know that might not be the answer you want to hear. I wish there was something I could do, but we're stuck with what we have. And we have to work within the bounds of this is we're a legislative body. So we have to respect the law. We're a country of laws. It went through all the courts. You guys have
I do have a question.
Okay.
Owner of the farm.
Just made it since time I woke up. But I had meetings all morning and we just said we're going because I knew I needed to stand here in front of all of you from our farm today. And I do have a question. Chair, will you publicly retract the false claim that UOF, Universal Ostrich Farms, lost 2 court cases and correct the record at this board? Because the record matters, and moving forward with disposal based on misinformation without a legal mandate is not just reckless, it makes this board liable for voluntary participation. I urge you all to take a step back, verify the facts, and act in truth. Oh, sorry, it's been a journey. I'm here today to correct a serious falsehood that was entered into the public record of this board. It was stated that Universal Ostrich Farm has lost 2 court cases. That is not true. Let me absolutely be clear. Universal Ostrich Farm has not lost any legal case. What they did do, and what we did do, was file for and win a judicial review, granted by Justice Batista. That review was heard on April 15th and 16th in Vancouver, and the decision was released this week by federal court by Justice Zinn. But here's the part that matters to you. In paragraphs 7 and 8 of that ruling, Justice Zinn states that the court can only rule on decisions made by the CFIA before January 10th, 2025. The court was legally barred from considering any evidence after that date. That means the current health of our animals, the current health of our 400 healthy animals. Any new test results, any recovery or scientific data, none of it could be considered. This ruling does not validate CFIA's current actions, only that what they did at that time was, in the court's view, reasonable based on what they knew then. So with respect, I ask you to please consider the now, because we are in a fight for these animals that hold way more value alive than they do dead. By accepting their dead carcasses into this landfill, you can set a precedence. Because we have a recovered flock, we can set a precedence with all of your power and all of your seats and everything that we stand for here today, and all the voice from across our country and the global attention that this is getting. We can set a precedence. Our animals are happy, they're healthy, they're laying eggs, they're beautiful, and we are being restricted the chance from retesting our animals to prove to you as the public that they are recovered. We are being threatened 6 months in jail and $250,000 fine to bring you that evidence. So where do we stop this? We stop it at Universal Ostrich Farms.
So I believe we have a director who has a motion, and if email or directors can check their email, so you have a copy of it. It should have been sent out a few minutes ago. Director Lund, would you like to make your motion?
Sure. I would like to move that the RDCK board direct staff to withhold acceptance at any landfill ostrich carcasses originating from a farm in Edgewood, BC, planned to be culled and delivered by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency as a result of them being exposed to highly pathogenic avian influenza until the number of birds confirmed infected with HPAI and the number of classified as exposed based on testing performed after May 15th, 2025 is confirmed from the CFIA and or the Ministry of Agriculture and Food. And further, that the RDCK requests the CFIA provide this information directly to the public in a timely and transparent manner to support public understanding and trust.
I'll second that.
I'll second that, Chair. Second.
Thank you. All right, duly, the motion is duly moved and seconded. Do we have any discussion? Anything online? No. All right, all those in favor? Well, everybody. Any opposed? Okay, we love you. Okay, motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you, I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.